life. Life can never be determined, no it can be predestined. When you think the path is going smooth and secure, you'll find challenges and obstacles headed your way. We all wish life could be so simple and it could go how we like. At least for me, I found reality at the age of 5 when we left everything we had in Mexico to come to an unknown land, where we could still have a chance of a better life and keep our dreams alive. I looked up to my mom and asked, we would still have mice running around the house. She looked down and said no. Our operation soon about to begin, conamed illegal Mexican. Our two main objectives done right, can secure the new land that we could call home. One was to avoid border patrol, the second was to survive, because the desert was best known as a graveyard. Luckily we got to the United States safe, with Chandler AZ being our home base. Now I could finally meet my father, who I've never met. The closest I knew from him was just 30-second calls 2 or 3 times a year. But now my childhood could be like everyone else, at least that's what I thought, keeping in my mind that all this time my hero would be there for me. But then slowly I began to see his costume disappear and tune into what he really was, a villain in disguise who never had much love for his children and wife. Life can never be determined, nor it can be predestined. When you think your path is going smooth and secure, you'll find challenges and obstacles headed your way. We all wish life could be so easy and it could go how we'd like, but every disappointment that I would receive from him would just turn into pain. Deep scars in my vein, no more tears to shed. Even though he showed no love, I got a spot for you in my heart. Even though our father wasn't there, we still had a loving, caring mother who showed love and compassion no matter how bad her days. In a scale of 1 to 10, always had food for us in the table, even if it was just beans with a slice of cheese or delicious rice with a tortilla on the side. She would always think of her children first and then her last, buying us what we wanted while she never had much. Growing, I began to realize something was wrong with the person that I was. Always having a smile but feeling sad inside. I was a homeless kid, feeding on anger and rage. My mind made me do things I could never explain, but something I can say is it got me smoking at a young age. Life can never be determined, nor it can be predestined. When you think your path is going smooth and secure, you'll find challenges and obstacles headed your way. We all wish life could be so easy and it could go how we'd like. Never been to fancy places, always grew up in the hood, but you would be surprised how we got each other's back, because in here we're all familia. The OGs were the best role models ever had, respected to the full degree by everyone in the streets. They gave me life lessons on how to survive, telling me that anger and rage were the key things to succeed. Those words were my inspiration for so many years, waking up every day thinking the same thing. What other choice did I have? They were the only ones left for me, because mommy was getting ready to leave to her home country. I love you, mom, and hope to see you sometime. I had to leave my childhood at a young age and turn into the person that I became, a self-sustaining young hood boy with his older sister looking out for him. But it wasn't the same, she was never there. Always working, she had bills to pay. And now Slicky B beginning to have the reflection of his sister, working hard in order to pay his rent, his food, and clothe himself. He couldn't find a job, he was just too young. And for what? He didn't have a so-called green card. The only green items he had were the bags of grams and the money bills he would receive from slinging every day in order to provide enough money to pay his dues. Anger had taken over his whole life and was too blind to see that the life he had was the exact same as his dad's. Suicidal thoughts going through his mind. Drugs, gangs, and corruption do really destroy your dreams. I wanted to blame God for this, but it was just an obstacle for me to overcome. I know you all don't really know me that much, but if you could all just pay attention. Life can never be determined, no it can be predestined. When you think your path is going smooth and secure, you'll find challenges and obstacles headed your way. We all wish life could be so simple and it could go how we'd like, but don't ever look down to the devil for advice, because all he will do is bring you down with him and destroy your life in many ways, therefore hurting yourself. it makes you do bad choices that can affect everyone around you. Don't give up on life. See this as a challenge and overcome it with all your might. Nothing that God will do has a dead end. Even in your hardest time, lift your head and never let anger or hatred control you. Life and compassion is what will make you become someone in life. Believe me, because I've been through this, and I wouldn't wish my life story to anyone. God bless you all and your futures ahead. And keep in mind, be the best parents out there when it's your time, because you don't want your children to have the same life as this Mexican.